is me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches at my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends pigs watch it and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Better man, take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88.
God damn.
Here we are, man. Forbidden Door weekend coming up. It's crazy.
Shit nuts.
Gonna be a good weekend, bro. But,
Hell yeah.
however, before we can get into all that, obviously, we got to get into some news, man. We got the news for you guys today, and we also have the Forbidden Door 2023 predictions, man. Forbidden Door 2. So we got predictions for that. There's honestly so many matches that you guys know because they announced them literally this Wednesday on Dynamite. There's matches we know, we as in me and Sir K, because we went to Dynamite and we seen what happened on Rampage, not Collision. And then there's also some more shit that we don't even know because they will announce it one day before the pay-per-view on AEW Collision on Saturday, tomorrow. So, golly. But yeah, so we do have the, Forbidden Door card, or at least what we know of it is what we're going to go over now. And then obviously Sunday night, we will be live with the Forbidden Door 2 review. So, yeah, man. Hey, what's going on, Bell? How's it going?
What's up, Bell? How you doing?
So, yeah, man. I guess we could just go ahead and hop right into the intro, man. Before we go over One Bill Phil.
David's, whatever the last dude's last name is, man. Apparently he's in hot water for more than CM Punk. So CM Punk might not have his ass to worry about not much longer.
Wow.
So, good old One Bill Phil might win in the end somehow. Motherfucker.
Wow. So, yeah, man. With that, what is going on, guys? We're back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. Another edition of the news, and not only news, but the predictions. We'll save that for the end for you guys. But you have episode 167 of the news, man. So with that, man, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Monday we are on here after Monday Night Raw with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time, we are on here with the news. And with that, man, if you guys did miss this past Monday's edition of Unscripted, we talked all about One Bill Phil. That is, should AEW be teasing CM Punk in the title picture so soon? No. We talked about all that. We talked about three shows on Monday. Obviously Monday Night Raw, Dynamite, Saturday Collision, and Friday Night Bloodline. So if you guys did miss all that, you guys can now watch that on all platforms. That is Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, join us right here live every Monday after Monday Night Raw for Notorious Unscripted. And with that, if this is your first time watching, you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this on bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video and in either mine or Sir K's social media pages, man. You have all 8 of these beautiful designs available on the merch shop for you guys, man. You got the Chicago flag design, the Chicago skyline design, the base logo design, the best kept secret to the IWC, the Notorious scratch logo, the only community that matters, the uncrowned kings of the IWC, and Logan's favorite merch, the Christmas merch, man. I know it's taken a while to process your Christmas shirt order, Logan, but I can tell you, the payment is still processing, man. It's a problem on Bonfire, man. I know you've been fiending for your Christmas merch in July. Well, almost July, but it's coming. And every month we get a little bit closer to December. So, yes, all 8 of these beautiful designs are available on bonfire.com. That is in the link in the description of this very video and in either mine or Sir K's social media pages, man. So, with that, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show, and that's for the other half. I got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. Going good. Just been chilling out, man. Been pretty normal. Great Wednesday. Amazing to always be there watching Dynamite, and surprisingly,
dude,
an extremely fucking fun Rampage, man.
Dude,
I cannot wait for you guys to watch Rampage.
I'm gonna be honest, like dead ass. I know we always make fun of Rampage. Rampage was a fucking banger this week, bro. You had MJF show up on fucking Rampage, which is weird. Adam Cole was on there. Golly, what was that other? Wasn't there another like banger ass match? I know there was Sky Blue and Tony Storm.
Mm-hmm.
What was the opener? Oh, the fucking Swerve and United Empire versus the Roppongi Vice.
Yeah, that was kind of there.
Yeah,
but
well, it was cool seeing Will Ospreay and Swerve. I mean, it was a good match, you know. I mean, when the heel team got offense, at least.
Exactly, man. Exactly. You know, aren't they both heel teams?
The Best Friends?
Oh fuck that. I'm stupid. Never mind. But dude, that shit was hilarious. Rampage was actually a banger this week.
Dude.
It was better than half of fucking Dynamite. Not even on cap.
Dude. Yeah.
That shit was funny. That shit was hilarious. And
What was your... I have to ask. What was your favorite part of your experience on Wednesday? Why don't you tell the people?
it was during Rampage.
Okay.
And as announced for you guys on Wednesday, that there was going to be a match. Jungle Boy versus a member of Just Five Guys, Doki, or however you actually say it. And we got that match in the main event of Rampage. And we didn't think his name was Doki. I'll let you guys know that. But that dude is fucking amazing. Surprisingly. And we were going crazy during that fucking match. And we were booing the fuck out of Jungle Boy because it was fun as hell. And that was the moment of the night, man. You know what we were calling him, guys? Do you guys want to know what we were actually calling this man? Doki. We were calling him Dookie. The whole crowd was.
Fucking Dookie, bro.
The whole crowd was calling this fucking guy Dookie. And that shit was so hilarious because he was so fucking good. It was just fuel to the fire. And that shit just went crazy.
Bro, this man... Bro. That fucking Dookie performance was some of... That was the match of the night. And genuinely... That was the match of the night for me. That was the match of the night for me. I enjoyed that thoroughly. But bro, fucking dude. So the whole crowd is calling this man Dookie throughout the whole match, and I swear to God, if they cut those fucking chants out. Dude, Jack Perry, at the end of that match when he won and people rained down boos, he looked so fucking mad. It was hilarious, bro. But, so we were going nuts for this man, Dookie, right? He's a member of Just Five Guys in New Japan, and he's in Sonata's group, which is why I'm assuming they had him face Jack Perry. Dude, what made this shit so funny was the fact that this man, Dookie, obviously the chants were fucking hilarious, but bro, the fact that this man proceeded to just casually put on a banger and had the crowd going absolutely fucking insane for him was my favorite part of the night, hands down. Was the Dookie performance. And I genuinely want to see this man more in AEW, bro. He is that fucking good.
I swear to God, man, that shit was fucking hilarious. Speaking of shit, the best line of the night came from these two fucking different marks in our section. One of them yells during the middle of that match, "Why is his name Dookie?" And this other fucking guy yells back, "Because he's the shit." Lost it.
Absolutely
fucking
hilarious.
Lost it right there.
Absolutely
fucking
hilarious.
Of the fucking night. Crazy to think that Rampage was that good.
I know they didn't catch this shit on TV, bro, but after the match, he like walks over by our section as he's like leaving to, go to the back. Dude, the fucking whole section just gets a huge thank you Dookie chant. And this man was so honored. He kept like touching his chest and he kept like putting his fist out to the crowd and shit. Dude, absolutely fucking hilarious. This man was most definitely saying, man, these Americans, they say my name a little weird, but they fucking love me over here, man.
They fucking love me, man. They couldn't stop chanting my name. They say it a little weird over here, but they love it.
Dude,
like,
that man Dookie was over as fuck, man.
That shit was amazing. Genuinely, it was amazing.
golly, absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But, yeah, man. Yeah, so, anyways, how else are you doing, man? Other than your Dynamite trip?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just waiting for tomorrow for that weekend start, man, for that Forbidden Door day. I cannot wait for that, man. It's gonna be fun as hell, man. It's gonna be fun as hell. But I'm
Absolutely,
good,
bro.
man. Like Durante always asks, man, how's life? How's the family? Life's good, man. The family's good. How's Lo? How are you guys doing in chat? Logan, Bell, how you guys doing? What about you, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. Obviously, we went to Dynamite on Wednesday. Got to see Rampage. Um, so that was a blast, as always. But other than that, man, I'm good, bro. Other than that, I'm good. Nothing too much, dude. Just yeah, got Forbidden Door coming up. Got Money in the Bank coming up. Got fucking AEW Fight Forever coming up. So it's a little exciting. It comes out next Thursday. So we'll definitely have plans locked down by Monday on what we're
Mhm.
going to do with Notorious Heels Podcast Gaming, or Notorious Heels Gaming, whatever I called it. Whatever it was called. We will have those officially locked down for you guys by Monday. We still just have to work out some stuff with our time. But I think we have a time stamp, but just because we forgot to talk about it before today, we'll definitely bring you guys the official plans before or on Monday for Unscripted. So yeah, dude. Yeah, so we'll bring you guys that. But yeah, AEW Fight Forever is coming out, man. So that's gonna be fun. And yeah, bro. So yeah, that it's crazy to think that that game was rumored to come out at the end of 2021, and here we are
Hey,
in in
2023.
June of 2023, and it actually has a date. That's
Look
insane.
at that, man. It's about to fucking release. Look at that.
It really is, bro. It really is. So, with that, yeah, a lot of exciting stuff going on right now, man. So, other than that, dude, speaking of Money in the Bank, we got news on LA Knight. We got news on Vince McMahon. We got news on DIY, Jeff Hardy, Monday Night Raw, one Bill Phil. Um, but yeah, we got news on a bunch of stuff, bro. But as Durante always asks, and speaking of Durante, there he is. How's it going, man, dude? Career mode with Jeff, bro. I'm pumped,
Wait for
man,
that Jeff DLC, man. I can't wait for it to
dude.
come with them Molotovs.
Dude, that shit's gonna be nuts.
That shit about to go crazy. It drops at 9 a.m. I'm sorry. I had to, man. I had to.
dude, bro. Oh man, Jeff Hardy, man.
Ain't
Jeff
never gonna
Hardy.
live it down.
Ah, I'm excited for this career mode with Jeff, bro. They're saying, they're saying it's gonna be, they're saying it's gonna be pretty, saying it's gonna be pretty good, man. Pretty good,
Hell yeah,
especially
bro.
the parts with Jeff.
Oh,
Highway
fuck yeah.
brawls of some sorts. So, look, we'll have to be the judge of that when we do it, and see what's going on with this Jeff Hardy career mode. But other than that, man, as Durante always asks, man, I'm good. Family's good. What about you, Durante? Logan, Bell, how the hell are you guys doing? I actually did not see that they acknowledged the tribal chief in Fight Forever. I'm assuming it's on one of those career mode promos, but I would love to know, so please let me know.
I think people are saying they acknowledged him because they put his entrance in the game and like just gave it like a generic name like 2K does.
Dead, really?
Apparently they did that and people are pissed off at Brock's for a reason, I guess. But apparently they did the 2K. They just put a bunch of like WWE. I heard they got AJ's entrance in that bitch with the
They
generic name.
they
So
knew what
I
they were doing.
love when they do that shit.
They knew what they were doing.
Oh fuck yeah.
Dude, absolutely. Absolutely, man. I could download me a Roman Reigns and fucking put him around different superstars. Amazing.
I mean, look at
Excited.
that.
And AJ
Fucking-
Styles, dude,
Ooh.
shit will
I
be
just need
heat.
to go for it.
No. So so yeah, how the hell are you guys doing, man? So let's get you guys started off with talking about CM Punk. One Bill Phil.
Yeah, buddy.
So CM Punk and his ESPN interview that everybody was so upset about. Dave Meltzer possibly gave us a little more insight on why the Bucks weren't mentioned, because as you guys know, we went over it I think last week. Dude, they said that the Elite were offended, the Bucks were offended, but he didn't really mention them at all. He went ham on Hangman, so I could see why they were maybe a little upset that he went after their friend. But in terms of the Bucks, he never really went after them. They called, oh my God, they called Brock Lesnar's finisher diverticulitis, which is a disease that Lesnar used to have and that could have killed him. Yeah. I remember. I remember when Brock. Yeah, I remember when Brock had the diverticulitis. The F5 is called the diverticulitis.
But didn't Wardlow used to do the F10?
F10.
Why don't they put that? Like, what?
You would think. Or call it like the fucking F4 or the F6 or something.
Exactly. Like, come on, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh, the Elite.
Why the
That was, that was all Elite.
diverticulitis. Good Lord.
Fucking
What the hell is that? So, one Bill Phil, man. So, like I said, he didn't really go ham on the Young Bucks. He kind of just went ham on Hangman. And we may have found out why. Because according to Dave Meltzer, he says, as far as the Young Bucks, there was a feeling that CM Punk went after Hangman in the ESPN interview because he's friends with the Young Bucks and he signed a thing where he couldn't go after the Young Bucks.
This dude.
Yeah. This is interesting because I would think, especially because, there's a story that we're going to go over next about Adam Page where, they're trying to get him to sign. He's in a contract year. I believe at the end of this year, his deal's up. You would think that, maybe it would have been nice to put something where you can't really talk shit about Hangman either, since he was one of the main guys he went after. Sure, he didn't get into a brawl with him, but he was one of the main guys that he went after in that media scrum. So you would think, to make it a little bit easier to try to sign this guy, to try to re-sign him to a deal, you would think they would have put that in there. But as far as him being friends with the Young Bucks, I could see it. There was a lot of, the Bucks were promoting Collision, even though they know that's meant to be like the CM Punk show. Then they also kind of chuckled at the fact that they kind of chuckled and laughed off the whole counterfeit Bucks line. So I could see them being friends behind closed doors, or at least settling their shit. But I mean, as far as what CM Punk said on that fucking interview, he could just be in character. He is known to blur the lines very well. So
Exactly.
he did say, it's been a year and still shit hasn't been done about this situation. He did say that, but I mean, he could always be lying. So we don't know, but this is an interesting development and something that could be a great sign for AEW, and the fact that he's at least settled his differences with the Young Bucks. But I mean, yeah, it's not. I mean, in no way, shape, or form is it good of him to say what he did and just fucking publicly exploit Hangman like that again. So
Exactly. You think at this point you would put it in that motherfucker's contract and never talk shit about any of those guys at all.
yeah,
If they're not cool, just never fucking bring them up. You know what I mean? Especially in a contract year Hangman, you're just asking for bullshit.
100%. 100%. Yeah, and it's not good for what we're going to move over to next because according to the Wrestling Observer, AEW was hoping that the comments CM Punk made about Adam Page would not be a part of the ESPN article/video, but the talent is largely aware of them. This is largely because the company is actively trying to sign Adam Page to a new long-term deal. That is not good. I'm sure that man does not want to think about having to come to work for the next 5 years with one Bill Phil constantly fucking talking about him as if this shit didn't happen almost a full calendar year ago.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'd be contemplating it too, man. Because what the fuck? Just leave me alone, you fucking old motherfucker.
Yeah,
At that point,
and how is Tony Khan okay with this? I mean, listen, you're obviously not going to tell CM Punk to not be himself, but there's a fucking difference between being yourself and constantly fucking going after a guy that if he wants nothing to do with you or if this isn't going to lead to a program that makes the company money that both guys are cool with, fucking, why are you doing this, bro? This is one of our biggest stars. I don't care if you like him or not. The fans love him. Fucking, he makes us money. He's fucking fantastic. He's a fantastic professional wrestler. I don't give a shit if you think he needs to fucking take advice from fucking
you
Jake the Snake, or I don't give a fuck if you think he needs to take advice from these old guys. It's not in his contract you need to take advice from the veterans. If he doesn't feel like it's going to fucking work for his character, shut the fuck up. 2011 CM Punk would have done the same fucking thing. Doesn't make any sense.
exactly, man. So they gotta tell his old ass to shut the hell up about Hangman because I'm sure it's fucking tiring.
Yeah, and it's just like Hangman's not responding to this shit, bro. Like, leave it alone. Like, why? Why do you just keep going after this guy who is a draw for this company? And if you gave a fuck about the company, you would know it's probably worth keeping him. If CM Punk was so upset that AEW lost Cody Rhodes because he knew Cody was a huge star and he was upset that the Elite couldn't settle their differences just to keep him, dude, you think you would do the same thing for Hangman? You do not. And I repeat, you do not want to lose Adam Page to WWE. You just don't. You do not want to fucking do that at all. It's no. No, no, no. Because that man's going to go right to the main roster and be a fucking star. So it's just not. It's not. I mean, the best bet you have is fucking somebody down there sending him to fucking Shawn Michaels to kill his career once and for all. But I doubt they do that. Dude, Adam Page is one of the biggest stars in the business, and you do not want to lose him to fucking WWE. Not, no, no, no. Golly, are you there?
Yeah,
Okay, my headphones just shut off for some fucking apparent reason. So, yes, whatever you just said, yeah,
exactly. Exactly,
exactly.
man.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I fucking hate when they do that. It doesn't do it a lot, but when it does do it, it's fucking annoying. So yeah, this is no good. This is no good at all, man. So yeah, man. So Next, man, speaking of CM Punk, we actually have some news that may paint CM Punk in a different light. Okay? And again, just because it seems to be the narrative around the wrestling world, no, we do not hate CM Punk. I've said multiple times, neither of these guys are fucking innocent, and neither of these teams are innocent here. Punk's side is not innocent, and neither is the Elites. So it is what it is. But for the love of God, stop talking about Adam Page. Jesus Christ.
It's literally pointless at this point.
So,
get over it.
CM Punk versus Kenta was scrapped for Forbidden Door. And the reason this makes me so fucking angry is because of the CM Punk match that we're getting at Forbidden Door. And we'll get to that in a little bit. So according to Fightful, the idea of a Punk and Kenta match is off, with some question as to the degree as of how much it was ever really on. Kenta had been adamant about the fact that he sees no reason for the match to take place unless certain conditions were met, namely money. How much of that was a front for a match that he knew wasn't going to happen remains to be seen. But by the time Kenta tweeted out about a match between he and Punk never happening over the weekend, the rumored bout was already dead. This leaves Punk's presence at Forbidden Door up in the air, which, since then...
Good Lord.
This
got a match, all right.
Yeah, this article was written before the match was announced, and in case you guys didn't watch Dynamite, CM Punk is facing Satoshi Kojima. What the fuck is that?
You take two old-ass motherfuckers and you put them in a match together. Orange Cassidy might have more of a more exciting match than these two.
Why couldn't you put Punk against somebody who hits very hard? Maybe somebody who chops. Maybe Minoru Suzuki.
That'd have been good.
So CM Punk can fend for his life again. First of all, so yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing that's been going around. Everybody knows Rocky Romero sets all this stuff up. He's the bridge between AEW and New Japan. Fucking, yeah, apparently Kenta didn't see no point in doing it because of money. Dude, you've been tweeting at this guy for fucking years. You've been tweeting at, while Punk was retired, you were tweeting at this guy for years, telling him to fight me, face me, GTS versus GTS. We all remember those tweets. Now he's out of retirement, and you don't see any point in doing the match. What?
Like, what? Are you dumb? What do you mean you don't see a point to doing the match? Then why are you fucking tweeting all the time? He's probably going to continue tweeting after Forbidden Door.
Like, dude, the match was on the fucking table.
You could have done it, and you gave up.
Dude, really? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much money he was expecting. He could have been fucking lowballed, so maybe that's the reason. But for a match against CM Punk, I doubt they lowballed him. I'm sure it was just a number that was high, but he wanted it to be higher. I mean, it's a match against CM Punk. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like I said, you've been tweeting at this guy for years to fight you and come out of retirement and face you, GTS versus GTS. And now you don't want to do it. And the byproduct is something that I don't want to watch. CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima? What the fuck is that?
Boring is fucking what it is, man. Like, why? You couldn't pick any other plan B? I don't get it, man. It's one of those cases where I don't get any of this. I don't get why Kenta would say no, and I don't get why they would choose Kojima as the backup plan.
Golly, can you do Punk versus Dookie? For
That shit would
Christ's
be
sake.
fire.
Give me
That'd be
some
more
Dookie, bro.
entertaining.
Golly, I need Dookie. Anyway. So, AEW Collision, man. AEW Collision. How was it backstage? How was the backstage atmosphere for the first episode of Collision? AEW debuted the first episode of their new show, Saturday Night Collision, this past week, and the reaction backstage is said to be positive. And the feeling that hit the market, the feeling that it hit the mark in trying to feel different from Dynamite. The show had also the show also featured the much-awaited return of CM Punk since September of 2022. Chris Hero was backstage producing matches for Ring of Honor and was on headset for several of the matches. Pat Buck and Sanjay Dutt were also at the taping, working as coaches and producers. Ace Steel was in attendance at the taping, watching the show from the Chicago Blackhawks family box. He was not backstage. Oh, wow. Damn it, I wish I would have fucking knew that. I would have looked for him.
Yeah, that is hilarious. They really keep him, bro, in a cage like a fucking dog. That shit's fucking hilarious. They keeping his ass in the cage, bro. What the fuck? Why is he back, bro? Ain't no way he's that fucking useful.
Golly, they kept that man in the family box. He was in attendance at the taping, watching the show from the Chicago Blackhawks family box. He was not backstage before the show that I was aware of. He is remotely producing and assisting on the creative side, but still traveled to the show this week on his own accord. Merchandise was moved so well during the tapings that by the time Collision had been off the air, most of the merchandise had been sold out. The CM Punk merchandise easily topped the sales that night, according to PW Insider. This is good. We also get other reports from Meltzer that, the locker room is divided again. It's like, yeah, they were divided before he came back. You had the people that fucking liked the guy, and you had the people that fucking hated him.
Exactly. The fucking locker room apparently has been divided since about a year ago. So who fucking cares at this point?
Yeah. Yeah. So that was the backstage. That was the backstage word on AEW Collision. Also, the Elite were not in Chicago for Collision nor Dynamite, and Punk was on Dynamite, and he's going to be on Collision this week. So the Elite have to miss all of the whole week in Chicago because Punk is there. What are we going to do for Forbidden Door? CM Punk is going to have, because what I thought was that they were going to maybe do a week where Punk does Dynamite, but the Elite do Collision. Nope. Punk is on Collision in a 4-man, in an 8-man tag. So the Elite just get to miss every go-home thing and just do video packages? Really?
Like you said, how does that work at the fucking pay-per-view? No matter what, they're gonna have to probably walk past each other at some point in the fucking night. Where do just instantly start fucking brawling? The fuck? Are you that immature? I don't get it, man. And I hope in Chicago that doesn't become like a regular thing where we only can ever see Punk and never the Elite. Because if I never get to see the Elite live for fucking Chicago Phil, I'm gonna be really sour on his ass.
Dude, it's fucked up, man. I mean, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck do they have this preconceived notion that everybody Everybody here just loves Punk, and everyone here hates the Elite. Dude, the Young Bucks are my fucking number one. The Young Bucks are my GOAT tag team. I want to see the Young Bucks, bro.
I want to see get the fucking Elite, man. I want to see Hangman. Like, come on.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I just don't want to just see fucking Lockport Phil 24/7.
Yeah.
I want to see the people that fucking started the fucking company. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's fucking stupid, man. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, I really don't ever just always want to see Lockport Phil either. You know what I mean? I want to see Adam Page. I want to see the Bucks. Like I said, the Bucks are my fucking GOAT tag team, bro. I want to see them. I want to see Kenny. You know what I mean? I don't want these guys to just be fucking kept off television and hidden from Chicago because of Punk. Like, dude, get over it, man.
Literally, you guys are fucking adults, man. Fucking act like it.
So, yeah. The Elite get to miss all the go-home shit. All the go-home shit for Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. We get nothing. Yeah, because they weren't in Chicago, and they're not on Collision either. So I guess we'll just see them in Canada, at Toronto, in Toronto for Forbidden Door, where they're gonna be backstage with CM Punk.
So, I don't get it, man. He had on hands like, dude. I swear to God, CM Punk thinks he's the fucking president. That man. He's talking about how motherfuckers are gonna kill him in the ring. How he's got security on hand, dude. It's not that serious, dog.
It's really not.
You're supposed to be the tough guy, Mr. CM Punk, and you got security. Damn, that shit's sad, man. This man is digressing with age, man. He really is.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This is just all so ridiculous, man. I mean, seriously. So,
It is.
Speaking of AEW Collision and somebody that was producing at the show, Chris Hero. Dude.
Yo,
it only fucking took you this long. Bro.
Literally.
Chris Hero was reportedly backstage at AEW Collision. According to Fightful Select, Chris Hero could be the latest addition to Tony Khan's staff at AEW. The outlet reports that the former ROH Tag Team Champion was backstage at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois for the debut of AEW Collision. This essentially sounds like a tryout opportunity for the knockout artist as a producer like fellow ROH alum Jimmy Jacobs, but it could lead to bigger things. Hero has an excellent mind for professional wrestling on both sides of the curtain. While some fans only know of his in-ring work with NXT as Cassius Ohno, he's been a part of the business since '98. The Dayton, Ohio native with an encyclopedic knowledge of the sport teamed with the mighty Claudio Castagnoli in the 2000s as the Kings of Wrestling dominated various independent promotions like ROH, Chikara, and CZW. They also hold singles gold in PWG, JCW, and Evolve. That's it, man. So, dude, if this doesn't lead to in-ring opportunities for Chris fucking Hero, I'm going to be upset, dude. You can easily slot him into the Blackpool Combat Club, reform that team with Claudio, or you can just have him as a fucking singles, and that man can do wonders. Half of those people he was putting over in NXT, he can wrestle fucking circles around them.
Oh, yeah. Fucking insanely.
This man is one of my favorite indie wrestlers of all time.
Exactly.
Dude, I love me some Chris Hero, and I hope that this goes beyond backstage shit, because if you got Christopher Daniels, who's the head of talent relations, coming out to save Mark Briscoe for no apparent fucking reason, you can find some shine for Chris Hero on your television screen, and he can do wonders, bro. This is excellent.
If you got that motherfucker Jeff Jarrett out there every fucking week in full-ass programs, we can see Chris Hero, bruh. So, get that man out there.
No question. No question, bro. So, this is great news. I just hope they go through with making this man a part of their actual team in terms of talent. So, yeah, man. Some more AEW news. Austin Gunn. He's initiating a campaign for the return of 50 Cent's Many Men as their entrance theme. I cannot tell you guys how upset I was when they cut the lights out and they were standing there on the middle of the entrance stage, and then we just heard that bland ass fucking theme. Bruh, I thought we were going to get that shit, bro. Austin Gunn tweets out, if this gets 1,000 retweets, at Tony Khan has to give us Many Men as our permanent entrance song. Now, this came as a tweet yesterday, so I'm assuming they tried to get it for Chicago, but it didn't happen.
It didn't, obviously. I mean, if that's not their theme right now, I'm guessing that shit's fucking crazy expensive. So, in the grand scheme of the company, you might not want to waste money on the Gun Club.
Fair.
But shit would be hard. I mean, you can't find a cheaper song from 50 Cent that, could go just as hard. He's got a whole list of fucking songs you could use. You could find a cheaper one, man. But, find somebody from that era to make a custom theme song, if anything, man. But I have a feeling that Many Men is fucking insanely expensive. So I kind of understand why they don't have it, but they look horrible without it.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like, again, if you really wanted to invest in these guys, they're not the worst in the ring.
No.
And I think what would really help is the production of their fucking entrance music, because for one night only, I was like, yo, these guys are fucking sick. And that one night was when they came out to Many Men by 50 Cent, bro. So, golly, or you could have at least just played it for the Chicago crowd, bro, or at least just play it on special occasion. But man, this would be sick, and I hope this goes through. It then got over 3,000 retweets, almost 4. And Austin Gunn quote tweeted this, and he says, make sure to tag Tony Khan to show how important this is to y'all.
Poor TK. This man probably out here dealing with fucking Chicago Phil bullshit. Now you gotta look on Twitter, ask him to spend more money. God damn. This man's going through it.
The final countdown would be sick for Bryan Danielson, but I do like his current theme song. I do like it, but the final countdown would actually be pretty fucking sick.
Final countdown would be really cool, man. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, no question. No question. So, and last but not least, for the AEW news, at least I think so, yes. Last but not least, for the AEW side of the news, Jeff. That's right. Jeff Hardy. 9 a.m. Jeff. Jeff Hardy won't be appearing on AEW TV for a while. He's not going to be performing on AEW TV during their trip to Canada. Hardy is unable to get into Canada due to his arrests and has been written off television as a result for the time being.
Oh, Jeff, man. God damn it.
Man. Wow. I really wonder how WWE got the Usos over there.
I don't know. It's WWE. They probably,
Or
you know,
hasn't it been 5 years
I
since?
think it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
So I think the Usos were good to go anyway. But even if they weren't, WWE, they'll just fucking pocket some fucking dude at the border and get that shit passed. And they'll find some legal excuse to be able to get them through.
Yeah. So, Jeff Hardy was obviously, I think he was punched with those quarters by Juice. So, yeah, it looks like they wrote him off television. Jeff is off TV again. This is probably a good thing, just to give him some rest. But honestly, once I first heard about his hiatus in AEW, I was like, dude, what the fuck? Because we just got through watching a match with him right after we got the news, and he didn't look that bad.
Oh,
He didn't look bad at all.
He actually successfully completed his moveset without fucking just flopping down like a fish, bro. He was doing good.
He was. It was really good. And then I heard that, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
But that makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, but it makes sense why they wrote him off television. They punched him with the quarters. They wrote him off television for a little bit, and this is just more time for Jeff to heal, which is all we can ask for at this point, because golly.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So let's hope when they finally make their way back to America that he could be even more healed up.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. And now jumping over to the WWE side of the news. Oh, yeah. Also, Xavier Woods apparently told Fightful, if we can legit branch out and wrestle other teams, we'd love a 6-man with the Elite. This man, that's the exact reason I could see them leaving WWE.
Exactly. And then recently I think it was like Tuesday or Monday or something. Kenny was tweeting about how they need to run it back on facing each other in that video game tournament again too.
Oh,
like,
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the exact reason why I can see the New Day wanting to leave WWE. So, anyways, man, Carlito, former WWE US champion, Caribbean Cool Carlito, is reportedly set to return to WWE on the July 7th episode of SmackDown, taped live from Madison Square Garden, according to PW Insider Elite. This is great, man. It's about fucking time.
Oh yeah, man, that's exciting. That's really cool, man. He's gonna be on Friday Night Bloodline. We'll actually get some fucking shine. And look at that, man. I'm happy for him. I really am.
Me too, bro. Me too. I'm very, very excited for Carlito, man. I've been waiting for this return ever since he came back at the Royal Rumble 2021, and he looked great then, and ain't shit changed. He's got a lot left to give, man. So it's gonna be cool to see, bro.
Exactly, man. It's gonna be really cool. I'm excited for him.
Me too, man. Speaking of people being back in the mix, WWE believe that Drew McIntyre will be back in the mix by Money in the Bank and the UK tour. I could see him being a surprise member of the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I can see that. I could definitely see that.
So on April 1st, PW Insider reported that Drew McIntyre's WWE contract had entered its final year, when it was noted the two sides aren't even close to agreeing on new terms. It said that creative discussions are a huge factor in the Scotsman's renewing his deal. As a result of the former WWE champion hasn't been seen on TV since his loss at WrestleMania. To provide an update on the situation, PW Insider has released a report saying that many in WWE are anticipating McIntyre's return to the company with a potential re-emergence linked to Money in the Bank at the O2 Arena in London and the upcoming UK tour. They say WWE sources indicate there are many in the company who believe Drew McIntyre will be back in the mix by the UK tour and Money in the Bank, according to PW Insider. I could see it, man. I could see it. I mean, if it entered its final year in April, there's absolutely no way, and it would be incredibly fucked up of them to keep this man dormant for 10 months until his contract is up so people can forget about him. I mean, it's just stupid. You know, let the guy fucking work.
Exactly, man. Exactly. That would just be fucking horrible, man. I think they've went past that at this point, or I hope they have gone past that phase of doing that shit, man. But let's see how it goes, man. If he returns, then obviously he returned to the company, man. And if he doesn't, man, I'm curious to see what his decision is gonna be, man. I'm really curious.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, man, even if he does, we still got till April, unless those rumors are true about his contract being up in July. But I don't know, man. But I mean, if they did report in April that his contract has entered its final year, I'm assuming it's up around April, I would think. Because considering he came into the company around WrestleMania weekend, so I'm assuming he did sign April of 2017. Yeah, 17. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting. It's crazy to think he's been back in WWE for 6 years.
It's insane.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man. I mean, Drew has to know, you know, wherever he goes, you know, his fans will follow and he will be just fine. He'll do great, man. So yeah. But it's going to be interesting to see, man. It's going to be interesting to see because of all the chatter around, you know, the speculating on what Drew McIntyre is going to do when his deal is up, bro. So we'll have to see if he's involved in Money in the Bank some way, shape, or form. But it's very interesting to see, and I think this really is going to be a big factor. Is Drew's creative? What he was, which is funny looking back because he was one of the guys that was frowned upon for he was frowning upon guys that were complaining about creative.
And then just re-signing.
Because he was frowning upon the guys. I remember he used to always say there's a lot of guys back here that just blame all their failures on creative instead of taking what creative gives you and trying to make it as best as you possibly can. Even he got fed up with that shit because the way WWE creative can just make somebody incredibly stale is insane.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I definitely respect that mentality when you know that you are going to be able to put yourself up and eventually, you know, get, you know, your wanted push. But you could only fucking just work with what they give you for so fucking long, especially in this company.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man. So, yeah, well, other than that, dude, I mean, we got one more week, and we should see if Drew McIntyre's back in the mix by the Money in the Bank weekend and UK tour, man. So, speaking of fucking things returning, breaking as of 3 days ago, WWE Fastlane will return on October 7th as the premium live event heading to Indianapolis.
Dude.
What is this fucking Vince McMahon bullshit, man? What is this?
Isn't Indianapolis the place where they do a lot of NASCAR shit?
Yes.
That might be the theme of the fucking.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
I'm realizing that now. It's not gonna be the fast lane to WrestleMania anymore. It's just gonna be fucking pick NASCAR theme, which is arguably worse. So, I mean, I'm sure AJ Styles will be
Oh,
fucking happy as fuck for that pay-per-view, man. But I think I just realized that's gonna be the theme to fast lane this year. It's
dude.
gonna be like a NASCAR thing. When does that shit happen? Let me look that up.
The Indy 500.
Okay, that's what it's fucking called. Thank you. Indy 500 in Indianapolis, May 28th. The fuck they doing that shit in October then? What?
Yeah, I think. And if you were to go anywhere in the Midwest, you wouldn't give us Fastlane. You'd give it to Indianapolis.
Like, what?
That's some Vince
Good.
McMahon shit if I ever seen any. Look at all these fucking events Triple H has put together in these fucking huge markets.
Fucking Puerto Rico, London, I ain't counting Saudi. Like, dude,
They
all
did
these places.
Montreal, you know. They did Montreal in fucking February. Yeah, Puerto Rico, London. I mean, bro, what in the world?
In Indianapolis with probably what's going to be a NASCAR themed pay-per-view. Oh my god.
Dude.
What? Good lord, man. That's some Vince McMahon shit if I seen it, man. That's an ism right there.
This is annoying, especially because this completely goes against the whole, less pay-per-views mindset of Triple H. And it's like, dude, if you're doing something in the beginning of September to, go after All Out, we'll be fine until November Survivor Series. We'll be fine. But no, you got to give us Fastlane. Or at least give us something that's in a cool market. I mean, their pay-per-view in the middle last year was Extreme Rules, and it was in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Extreme
exactly.
ECW Philadelphia, that whole market has a history with one another, so it makes sense, and it was a cool venue to do Extreme Rules. Nope, now you give us Fastlane in Indianapolis. What the fuck is that?
It's probably gonna be a NASCAR themed pay-per-view. And it's in October, dude. You could bring back like Armageddon and do like a Halloween themed pay-per-view in October.
Yeah, Halloween
No.
Havoc. NXT does Halloween Havoc. I know they got the rights to it.
Exactly. So fuck NXT. Make that shit a main roster thing and just do Halloween Havoc. It's perfect. But no, you want to do fucking Fastlane, man. And has WWE been doing that 6:30 start time? Because I see on the poster they posted for Payback, it says 7:30 p.m. Eastern time.
That's weird.
Yeah, I saw that 7:30. I was like, what
Oh,
7:30?
maybe they do half-hour pre-shows now, since they don't do
I think
pre-show
they do.
matches.
I think they're gonna. I think they are, man. Because I was looking at that like 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I was like, all right. So I think at one point they were doing that, but then I think they stopped, and I guess they're bringing it back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, shit, anything's better than a 2-hour pre-show like they do for
Fucking
Mania. Holy fuck.
2 hours of them just sitting there talking for no reason about stuff
Golly.
you're already there to see. You don't gotta hype up the show, bruh. I'm already watching it.
Seriously. Just give us, like, a nice half hour of you just talking about the shit quickly and
Yeah.
fucking get on with it.
fucking 2 hours.
2 hours of you talking about a match card with like 8 matches on it. Like, dude, what the
Like,
fuck?
holy shit.
Yeah, so Fastlane is returning, and it sucks. Speaking of things returning, DIY.
Hey,
A DIY reunion is being planned, and a program with Owens and Zayn for the tag team championships. Let's
go.
fucking go. This is the kind of shit I want to see. Former
It's-
WWE NXT Tag Team Champions, and respective World Champions Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are rumored to be reuniting and reforming DIY, a successful tag team that was formed in NXT. WRKD Wrestling is now reporting that the current plan is also to lead to DIY feuding with Owens and Zayn for the undisputed tag team championships. Two brothers versus two brothers, bro.
Hell yeah, dog.
And I swear to fucking God, if this leads to SummerSlam for DIY to lose, but Inda sure go on to win the fucking tag titles from Owens and Zayn, I'm gonna lose it.
Release. If I was also, I'd fucking ask for my release at that point. Get the fuck out of
Inda
here,
sure, bro.
Because that's very possible with DIY. Where they're not going to win the titles, and that's going to be the reason why Ciampa turns, man. Like, dog. If they win or lose, he's going to turn. So fucking let him win the goddamn titles, man.
I would,
And-
I would let them win the tag titles, and I would have them lead this shit all the way up till WrestleMania, and I would do Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa at Mania. But obviously, in the downtime, have them hold the tag team titles till like Royal Rumble season, you know, Survivor Series season. You know, you could have them drop the titles at like Survivor Series, and then you could have them kind of be friends for a little bit, but you could start teasing the turn, kind of, and it'll just be fucking amazing, man. It'll be amazing. Yeah, you can't have those guys turn immediately. You're gonna want to bring them through that emotional ride, like you did with the Bloodline, and
Exactly.
what you did with Gargano and Ciampa before, you know.
Exactly. Like, the main reason they did the return instantly is because Ciampa got injured, and they wanted to set that shit going.
Yeah.
But now you got time to build that shit, to have them team and have them lose and be losers together until, if I was fantasy booking it, obviously this won't fly under Vince McMahon, but I would have Gargano win the Royal Rumble, and Ciampa go out there to, maybe you would think celebrate with him, but that's when he turns on him because he's being more successful than him. But that's never gonna happen in WWE. It's just not. I know that.
Yeah.
So let's hope we can get the best we can from DIY, man. Because that shit. Because if you guys saw that fucking backstage promo that they should have put on TV of Ciampa that they posted on Twitter, if that's the type of shit we're gonna be getting, man. Oh man, this shit is about to go nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, bro. It is. It's going to be really fucking cool, man. It's going to be really cool. So yeah, man. Yeah, so the DIY reunion is being planned, bro. It's being cooked up in the kitchen, dude. I just hope it gets fucking cooked well.
And I hope you don't switch out the fucking main course for in dish air. Please, God, no.
Oh, fuck. Also, speaking of Tommaso Ciampa, the original plan for Monday Night Raw was to have Tommaso Ciampa answer the open challenge from Seth freaking Rollins. However, Triple H did change this idea because he did not want Tommaso Ciampa to lose his first match back.
I respect him, man. I respect him. Turns out it wasn't Vince.
Yeah, this is if this was Vince, he
would've
probably
just
would
been
have had Tommaso Ciampa lose. Dude, also, man, he came out to No One Will Survive, bro. Like Bell's saying in the comments, dude. We brought it up on Monday, but dude, that was so sick to hear, man. And him come out with his old NXT jacket on, dude. Also, what would have made no sense is Tommaso Ciampa coming out and, like Triple H is saying here, or like Triple H did here, he didn't want him to lose his first match back. That would have looked absolutely ridiculous, for that man to lose his first match back. So good thing that didn't happen. But
Exactly.
good thing that didn't happen. And also, you know, him. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, he didn't want him to lose his first match back, and it would have made no sense whatsoever to not tie up any of those loose ends with The Miz. You know,
Exactly.
tie up the loose ends, just have Ciampa come back, break them up. You have a very simple way out, which they went with. It's very simple, and it's very relatable. The whole time Ciampa was out, he's pissed because The Miz didn't call him. He didn't text him. He used him, right? So Ciampa's pissed. You know, he's back. Corey Graves even mentioning that Ciampa was the Blackheart in NXT. Amazing.
Love it.
You needed to tie up those loose ends, and you did not need to throw Tommaso Ciampa into a meaningless open challenge just to have him lose. That would have been the Vince McMahon thing to do. But the Triple H thing to do was to tie up the loose ends with The Miz and get that whole storyline, that whole pairing that fucking Vince put together, done and over with. You know, tie it up and fucking throw it in the trash where it belongs. It was good to do that, man, for sure.
Exactly, man. Exactly. It was a smart thing to do, and it makes sense in the end. And I'm glad he did it. And yeah, man, I hope everything goes well for all this DIY stuff, man. And if fucking Ciampa can get his team back, Gargano better fucking be able to as well. And you know what? While they're DIY, get back Chrome Hearts just for when they're DIY, please.
Yes. Oh my dude, if they don't, bruh. Oh
I don't
god.
know what they're doing because they need to come out to that theme.
Yes, 100%. 100%. All right, man. So, according to Dave Meltzer, Seth Rollins' open challenge was planned for Monday Night Raw until the last minute due to Vince McMahon. The first 30 minutes of the show were changed as Vince McMahon wanted the angle between Rollins and Finn to open up the show. Yeah, Vince McMahon was very involved in Monday Night Raw this week. Yeah, and it looks like the original plan was to have Tommaso Ciampa answer the challenge, and it's actually good they changed it to that because
It is.
man, yeah, that would have not been good for Tommaso Ciampa. No way.
Oh, not at all, man. I'm glad they went down the way they did it.
For sure. But yeah, Vince McMahon. I mean, we went over all this shit on Monday. There's no need to go over all of it now, dude. But I mean, you look at the stuff with like Kevin Owens, like what Kevin Owens is doing right now. It's like, dude, Triple H. Think about Triple H was literally telling as soon as right after Triple H took over. He was literally giving Kevin Owens a mic and just having him go out there and just cut great promos every week for no other rhyme or reason than just showing people that he's fucking fantastic.
Exactly, and now it's just, Kevin Owens is mad, and he's talking fast again because he's mad, and that's just the most Vince McMahon shit ever.
Yeah, dude, I mean, like, Triple H was literally giving this man a mic and just, all right, just go out there and just talk to Drew McIntyre. And it ended up being like the best segment on the show. And then he did the same thing with Austin Theory. He's like, yeah, go humble this kid. And Kevin Owens went out there and he fucking humbled him in a promo. And it was one of the best parts about the fucking show. And you look at this shit now and he has anger problems. Like, who is he, fucking me talking about the show? What does he have, fucking anger problems? I have anger problems when I talk about this fucking show. And when I talk about this Vince McMahon booking, what the fuck?
Uh,
It doesn't make any sense, dude. It doesn't make any sense. But Vince McMahon, Vince just putting himself, just taking control of the most random episode of Monday Night Raw for absolutely no reason. Good old Vince.
never fails.
Oh, man. Speaking of Raw, Raw Underground.
Yeah, buddy.
Raw Underground is returning in 2 weeks on NXT. Oh, holy shit.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, get Shawn Michaels the fuck out of a creative position. For anybody that is a WWE shill and you want to say that Tony Khan has nowhere and has no business near a pen, you have not seen Shawn Michaels.
Exactly, dude. That dude does not know the fuck he is doing.
Raw Underground is returning on NXT as... Oh, the competitors in the match are even worse.
Oh, no, I didn't hear who's in the fucking match.
Raw Underground is returning in 2 weeks on NXT as Damon Kemp takes on Eddie Thorpe. Eddie Thorpe. First of all, who the fuck named him Eddie Thorpe? And Gable Steveson was on NXT offering advice to Eddie Thorpe. Because I think, isn't Damon Kemp his brother or something?
I think he is or something like that, bro. What the fuck, man?
Holy
Not only
shit.
are they having a Raw Underground match, they choose some of the biggest nobodies back there to fucking do it, man. Welcome to Shawn Michaels booking.
Again, get this fucking guy away from a pen. And the further this NXT booking goes along, get him away from a fucking bottle as well. Cause holy shit, this is, I don't know what this man is on. But dude, how are you one of the greatest of all time and your creative mind is this dog shit? I mean, seriously, bro. God. All right, man. Back to Vince McMahon for just a second.
Oh, God.
Ricochet. Zesty Rick. WWE star Zesty Rick has confirmed that Vince McMahon is still involved in creative.
And there it is.
Vince, he says, this is his quote, Vince is still involved and Vince is still talked to. He is someone that everyone looks to with creative. So he's got his fingers and everything. End quote. Yeah, Zesty Rick, where are his fingers? Exactly. Because they're clearly on your booking.
Oh, yeah.
Because you, my friend, were actually getting featured on SmackDown.
And now you're not.
And now you are in some kind of weird feud with Nakamura where you guys are just like trying to one up each other, and you guys are getting upset because you're getting in each other's business. Dude, this guy was actually starting to feel a little bit cooler on SmackDown, and he's right back to Zesty Rick. So,
Yep, right back to it, man.
Where is my NXT Ricochet? Holy shit. Dude.
Good luck, baby.
And also, Rick, why are you looking at Vince McMahon with anything? If I have something creative-wise, there's not only Triple H that I'm going to. There's William Regal. Whoa. Yeah, all right. I might go to Vince. I'm going right to fucking Vince. I'm sorry. If I see Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon and I got my idea jotted down on a paper, I, no bullshit, am going to Vince McMahon.
Fucking Michaels will say again, oh, you know what we could do to this, man? Oh, I could create a new gimmick for you, man. How about a podcaster gimmick? How does that sound, eh? Or
how about a painter? Fucking got Gigi Dolan fucking staring at art for no fucking reason. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on, man?
That man, Sean gotta be stopped, bro. How about a name change, man? I know Vince was planning one for you, but I got one even better, man. How about Eddie Thorpe? How's that sound, man?
Thorpe.
I'd rather be called Butch. Genuinely, I would rather be called Butch than Eddie Thorpe. Good fucking God, man. But, good old Zesty Rick, man. I mean, just confirming what we all knew at this point, man. Vince is in the weeds like he said he wouldn't be, man. So, let's just see how his power grows more and more throughout this year, because from fucking Mr. NASCAR's fast lane, we could see that it's growing.
Dude, clearly Vince McMahon having his fingers in your creative is not working. Because you, like I said, bro, you are in one of the most boring feuds on Monday Night Raw right now. Zesty Rick and Shinsuke Nakamura. Get that fucking snooze fest off my television. Golly.
Literally, literally.
Nakamura. You keep interrupting me, man. Don't do it again. The fuck?
Nakamura.
I don't give a shit, man. I couldn't give less of a fuck about this feud, bro.
I swear to God, bro. I genuinely swear.
And that is how well Vince McMahon's fingers being in your creative is going for you.
Exactly, Bell. When we go to that piece of shit over HBK.
I would rather go to that old fuck that probably won't even remember my name after we leave that creative meeting over Shawn Michaels. I don't want to be in Raw Underground. Okay? I don't want my name to be Eddie Thorpe.
Oh.
Holy shit, man. Golly. Yeah. So, yeah, Zesty Rick, man. He's just letting the cat out of the bag. Vince McMahon. And he better hope him saying that did not piss anybody off in WWE. Because whatever he's getting now is going to go right back to being what it was before Ricochet. While Vince McMahon was in charge with Ricochet. Nothing.
Exactly. If they looking to make some cuts soon, man, yeah, I think they added a new name to this list, man. If he pissed them off.
Yeah, man. Our last two stories are about the megastar L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
WWE. Why? Why, oh why, did WWE turn L.A. Knight into a manager? L.A. Knight spoke about this, and holy shit, is this the most hypocritical thing I've ever seen in my entire life. L.A. Knight reveals why WWE turned him into a manager. He says, and I quote, "I get the attention of a lot of people, right? Yeah. Hey, who is this guy? But then the age thing comes up. That number came up and it was like, well, okay, well, maybe we'll make him a manager." Are you fucking serious right now. Now let me just go ahead and do a quick Google search for you guys, just to get the age correct. I think I know what it is, but just to make sure, okay, I was correct. LA Knight is 40 years of age. Let's go ahead and do another quick Google search. Let's go ahead and look up AJ Styles. AJ Styles is 46. How about another one? Goldberg. Bill Goldberg is 56 years old. Oh, wait. How about another one? How about The Undertaker? He's 58. How about another one? Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is 45. Okay. How about, let me see. How about Randy Orton? How old is Randy Orton? Let's see. Randy Orton is 43. Okay. Great. This one's a good one. Rey Mysterio, 48 years of age. How about John Cena? 46. Motherfucker. Do you not get the point, or do you need me to continue? Bro.
Literally.
You're stretched that this guy is 40 years of age. Yet you had Bill Goldberg have multiple Universal title runs.
Literally. Come on.
Oh,
that fucking
fuck.
bullshit.
His age is why they made him no. No. They just didn't like him, and they wanted every fucking reason to get him away from a wrestling ring. Meanwhile, you put him in a ring as LA Knight, and look at how people react to him.
They're fucking going crazy for the fucking guy, because he's amazing.
He's great. You know you're over when people are yeah-ing at fucking AEW shows. Come on, bro.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro.
It really is, dude. That's such an annoying lie that they have to tell that man just because they don't want him. They just don't like him because he's going to get... They knew he was going to get over. And look what he did. And they're not a fan of it. Classic WWE.
And like Bell says here, and Goldberg will be Tony Khan's problem soon. All the nice conversations are going to turn into a fucking nightmare. And I swear, if they give Sting's last match to Goldberg,
Yeah, it would be such a mistake.
If that match goes to anybody except for Darby Allin, they're making a mistake.
It can only be Darby.
And
why would it be anybody else?
Yes, and you don't need to have them feud. You just need to have Sting come out with Darby and say, for my last match, it's going to be at All Out, and I don't want to face just anybody. I don't want to face somebody from my past. I want to face somebody who I think could be the next me. Somebody that I see myself in. And just have him look at Darby and say, yeah, that guy's you. I want you to be my last match. That's
Beautiful,
it.
Man. Beautiful.
That's literally it.
Need.
They don't need to feud. They could shake hands and Darby could say, okay, well, I'm going to fucking kick your ass then. And
exactly.
That's it. That is it, bro. Dude, Tony Khan tried to deny that Goldberg wasn't going to be the guy to team with Sting and Darby. Dude. Oh,
No,
fuck.
fucking A. That's scary as hell, man. That is fucking scary. Well, tomorrow, I guess, well, if this motherfucker is the guy or not.
It needs to be Tetsuya Naito.
It's gotta be. It's Forbidden Door. No way you go with fucking Oldberg.
Dude. It needs to be Naito, bro. Or Dookie. You know what? I'll be alright with Dookie, bro.
I'd be perfectly fine with Dookie, man. 100%.
No question. That man is a banger, and I did not expect it. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yes, but case in point, LA Knight is... I mean, in terms of how long wrestlers wrestle, the age isn't really 40 anymore. It's more like 50.
It really is, dude. It's really about 50 at this point, so who cares at this point in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, if wrestlers go until they go. Look at Chris Jericho. He's still going. He's fine. Yeah, but man, oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, this yeah. What a piss poor excuse, bro. And speaking of LA
It really
Knight,
is.
our last story before we get on to these predictions, a major breakthrough moment being discussed for WWE's LA Knight at Money in the Bank.
Let's go.
Ricochet versus Nakamura versus LA Knight versus Butch versus Santos Escobar versus Damian Priest versus Logan Paul has been confirmed for this year's Money in the Bank ladder match at the upcoming PLE, with the winner earning the right to challenge Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, or Roman Reigns for the undisputed title for up to a year. There's been speculation that Paul could be winning the bout as a way to get publicity due to his celebrity status. PW Insider Elite reports that the plan all along was Paul to be added to the bout at some point, something that was made official this past Monday on Raw, but there has been no creative changes. In recent weeks, there's been a movement among fans for WWE to give LA Knight a big push and see Money in the Bank, and they see Money in the Bank as a perfect start. The report is being noted that while they haven't heard any 100% definitive plans for the bout, there are certainly people pushing for the LA Knight breakthrough moment.
I know I am, man, dude. If it's not LA Knight, I don't fucking want it.
This is exactly why I didn't want Cody in the match, because look at how over this guy is getting right now, because people are really hoping that this Money in the Bank win comes to fruition. Imagine if Cody was in this match, bro.
Oh, people would hate that motherfucker, man.
Mans took the moment from Sammy, then he would be taking the moment from LA Knight.
Good
Dude.
Lord, man. Glad that's not happening.
LA Knight, 100%. There is no other option. I know people want to bring up dark horses just in case, right? Damian Priest is a good one. Dude, first of all, the idea of Logan... If Logan Paul ever wins a Money in the Bank briefcase, just know Triple H has nothing to do with the show anymore. Just know that.
Oh, literally. Exactly. That ain't no way that's not Vince, bro. Ain't no way.
But I really think unless Vince pushes really hard to get LA Knight not to have the briefcase, to have him lose this match, LA Knight has to win this match. He has to. And I think he will. And I think what does save us is the fact that in Vince McMahon's brain, he's gonna know that he won't cash in on Roman. So I think that's what will ease Vince's brain.
Exactly. As long as he doesn't cash in on Roman, I think fucking Vince is perfectly fine with it. Or at least he better be. He better be, but
There is no other option. None.
no. Exactly, man. Exactly. It's gotta go to LA Knight. And if it doesn't, I don't fucking want it, man. So if he's not your guy, fucking cancel the fucking pay-per-view.
Definitely, man. And with that, man, now that is everything for the news. And now we are going to jump on over to the Forbidden Door 2023 review, man. So, with our first match, AEW did not give us any kind of pictures for half of these matches yet. Athena versus Billy Starks. This is a match in the Owen Hart Cup tournament, and it is also a match that is on the 0 hour or the pre-show or whatever it's called. I'm gonna go with Athena here. Yeah.
Definitely. I think Billy Starks is gonna give it her all, man, but I think Athena's got it, man.
Definitely, bro. And with the next match, Le Suzuki Gods versus Darby Allin, Sting, and we will find that out tomorrow. So, I think whoever it's going to be, either way, I think it'll go to Darby, Sting, and whoever. But even if it is Goldberg, obviously they're going to win. But
Exactly.
I'm telling you right now, this better not be Goldberg. Darby told Jericho, he said, just know before Saturday, just know you've made a lot of enemies in a lot of places. So, Jericho feuded in New Japan with Tetsuya Naito, and Naito wasn't on Forbidden Door last year. I don't know why, but he wasn't, and he should be. And my God, if it's fucking Goldberg, I'm going to lose my shit. I'll be fine with two men, Tetsuya Naito and Dookie.
Exactly. Those are the two options I will take. But I think they're definitely gonna win no matter who, is that mystery third guy, man. But I think they're gonna win anyway.
I know you guys are looking at us sideways because you guys don't understand the Dookie hype yet, but please watch the Rampage main event.
Please, for the love of God, watch that Rampage main event, and you'll understand why Dookie is the fucking way to go. That man is goated.
All right, man. And the next match, you guys will find this out on Rampage tonight, but because we have to sit here and predict a half put together card because AEW doesn't know how to announce matches in advance, we're gonna spoil the fuck out of this match. Durante says it in the comments. He says Adam Cole got a match right. Yes, he does. Yeah, we'll be here Sunday for the Goldberg rant, so just stay tuned for that. You already know how this works, Bell, so we appreciate you. But dude, Adam Cole got a match on Rampage. MJF came out and he cut a promo, and he told him he got him a match on Forbidden Door against Tom Lawler. I'm saying this right now. I don't want to shit on the guy because I've never seen any of his work, but this better be something fucking good. This dude better be good. I'm telling you right now, man.
Literally, bro. Literally. I mean, because who the fuck is this fucking guy? I mean, I'm not a fucking New Japan mark. I don't know every one of these people's names, but I've never in my life heard of this guy. Ever. So let's hope he's fucking good, man.
I hope so. This better not be a waste of fucking time, bro. This better not be a waste of time. So next, the next match. Oh, obviously Adam Cole here.
Oh, yeah, obviously fucking Adam Cole. If it's not, then my fucking god.
So the next match, the Blackpool Combat Club, Konosuke Takeshita, and Shota Umino versus the Hung Bucks, Eddie Kingston, and Tomohiro Ishii. This one should be a good one. This one should be a good one, man. You got Mox, you got Claudio, Yuta, Takeshita's in there, the Bucks, Hangman, Eddie, Ishii. Should be good, man. There should be a good one. I'm excited for it. But
Yeah.
overall, I think I'm gonna go the Blackpool Combat Club, Takeshita, and Shota Umino.
I think so. I think so. I think the first time the elite needs to get their win is when it's just the elite. You know what I mean? Just the guys in the story that really, are a part of the story.
Or the
So
Golden Elite.
that's what I'm saying. I think if they're still outnumbered, there's only one guy that could actually help them get a win against this group. And it's Ibushi, man. It definitely is, man. So I think Blackpool Combat Club could or will and should get the win on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if the Elite do win, I could see like dissension happening between them and Eddie Kingston, and maybe like Eddie picks up the win.
I could see that.
For
I
the
could see
group.
some shit like that going on.
Yeah. But yeah. Otherwise, man, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Pretty solid match. Nothing too crazy, but all right, man.
Nonetheless.
In the next match, Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. She's fighting another champion, but the other champion isn't putting her belt on the line. It's only for one. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't just do 2 matches and just get somebody from AEW to face Willow for the New Japan title, and then have somebody from Stardom or the New Japan Women's Division, like Kairi fucking Sane, to face Toni Storm, and it would have been great. But no, we don't get none of that. Obviously Toni Storm's winning this. I don't see Willow winning this match at all, even though she is a champion, so a champion will have to lose in this match, and I don't think it will be Toni Storm.
No, I don't think it will be. I think it will be Toni Storm that wins the match, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's how it's gonna go, man. I don't know why they set it up like this, but they did, man. And I was about to say Toni Storm. I don't think is gonna lose this match. Neither is Tony Khan.
Definitely, man. Definitely. And the next match is the 4-way for the International Championship. Yes, there are 2 other champions in this match that aren't defending their title. I get Shibata because he has an ROH title and this isn't ROH versus New Japan. But Zack Sabre Jr. has a championship that he holds in New Japan, and he's not defending. I don't know why he couldn't have been branched off into his own match to defend his championship, the New Japan Television Championship, or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know, but this match is only for Orange Cassidy's championship for some reason. Orange Cassidy versus Katsuyori Shibata versus Zack Sabre Jr. versus Daniel Garcia. Pretty good. The 4-way last year with 2 AEW guys and 2 New Japan guys was pretty sick.
Yeah.
And to be 100% honest, I think the winner is going to be OC.
Sadly, man. Sadly. Like Durante said, I think Garcia might have a chance. Maybe, but I truthfully speaking, it's gonna be fucking Orange Cassidy, man. And yeah, he's gonna bore the hell out of me, man. Like, I'm actually glad that they made it a fatal four-way because
Oh,
just Cassidy and Zack Sabre Jr. would have been an insufferable match. Because you got the fucking, technicalness of Zack Sabre Jr., which I like. I'm always down for a technical match. But you gotta have a technical match with someone who knows how to wrestle against a technical match. Because if you don't, you get some boring ass shit. That's what we got on Wednesday, in my opinion. Because, you get Orange Cassidy's boring ass versus a style that can be seen as boring under the right circumstances, which is Orange Cassidy. So you would have got a boring ass match. So I think making it the four-way is a better decision in ring wise, man. But it still doesn't make sense, overall company wise, man. But it's gonna be OC,
yeah, for sure. For sure, man. So,
not the good OC, but this OC.
oh, not the OC. The OC.
Exactly, man. There's a difference.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, so I think Orange is gonna win this, and yeah, like you said, bro, Orange and Zack Sabre Jr. Holy shit. That sounded fucking boring as fuck.
That would have been a fucking snooze fest, dog.
Because with Zack Sabre Jr., with his kind of style, for him to have like a really good match, you either got to get somebody that matches his style or somebody who's the complete opposite. Not somebody who's just like right in the middle there in that gray area.
Exactly,
Where
like
it's just
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy doing his shtick where he's just like acting all lazy, and Zack Sabre Jr.'s pace is a little slower too, so it just wouldn't. No, it
It
wouldn't
would
have
not
been.
work out.
No, not at all.
Like
Not at all.
anytime they got with each other on Wednesday, that shit was fucking boring.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have got a whole match of that on Sunday. I'm glad we don't, man. But the motherfucker's still gonna win it. So, yeah.
Yeah. And the next match is Jack Perry.
Hey.
I don't know if Hook's going to be ringside with him. I could see Hook turning heel, maybe costing him this. Jack Perry versus the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Just 5 guys. Sonata.
Hell yeah, man. I'm down for it.
Yeah, I'm down for this too, man. I like the look of Sonata. How he comes out with like the suit with the shades on. It looks pretty sick, man.
It looks really cool, man. You see the backstage reason, why he chose Jack Perry or how he chose Jack Perry?
Because he never heard of him.
No, I'm talking about the Tony Khan reason why the match was made.
Gotcha. How come?
New Japan, all they said about, Sonata in the World Championship match was they told Tony Khan, bring your best for that match because we want to see your best versus our World Champion, which we believe is our best. And Tony Khan said his first thought was Jack Perry, man. So,
holy shit.
Yeah. So, that's the ultimate rub for Jack Perry, man, and I think
I'm pumped for him.
I'm pumped, man. I'm happy for him. I think he's gonna do amazing when he fucking turns heel, man. And I can't fucking wait. And although I know he's not gonna win this match, either from just not winning or Hook turning, whatever might go down. I can't wait, man, because it's just gonna fuel this man's on-screen anger and frustration, and seeing his old ex-best friend being the TNT champ. It's just gonna fuel the fire, man, and I can't wait.
So, I don't know. I don't know if I see Jack Perry turning heel, to be honest with you, man. Because I could see it if he doesn't win the TNT title. But if he wins the TNT title, I feel like maybe after that. But I feel like the heel turn would have to wait at least until after he wins the TNT title.
Yeah, in a way.
You think so? Because, yeah, I don't know if I see him turning heel right now with Christian Cage and Luchasaurus still having the TNT championship. That's my only thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that's what it's going to end. I think it's just going to be loss after loss, after betrayal after betrayal. I think whether he wins or loses the TNT title, that's when it's gonna happen. He's either gonna turn heel to win it, or turn heel because he didn't win it. I think that's what I
Gotcha.
think that's the path.
Gotcha. 'Cause, yeah, I could definitely see that. Because, I mean, look, man, if he could put on a banger with Dookie, you know,
He's not banging with anybody, man.
I mean, Dookie is probably the easiest guy to have a banger with, because he is Dookie, but still.
Exactly.
Going back to that thing you just told me, though, I am shocked. Tony Khan thought of Jack Perry. Like, not in a bad way. I'm not shocked in a bad way. Like, that's awesome. That's awesome. Because he is really fucking good in the ring. I mean, he's really good.
Exactly. He's amazing in the ring. He has an amazing fucking theme song that the fans love. And he's got a cool ass look. And I think he's got it, man. I think by this time next year, he might be a world champion, man. He might be. And that would be great for him, man. And
Yes.
I'd be fucking down.
And you know, that's the thing. Is, you know, yes, does this match lack star power? Yeah, of course it does. But dude, this like I said last week, this is how these guys will learn. You are never going to know if Jack Perry can be a world champion if you don't put him in these kind of matches. And the Jack Perry hate really needs to stop. Is he as crisp on the mic as MJF and Darby Allin? No. But can we get him there? Yes, we can.
Just shoving him away won't ever make him get better.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
How do they think Darby got so good on the mic? Because he was there most of the time cutting promos. Exactly. Come on, people. Come on. I can't wait for this match, man.
You know,
I don't mean this in a way that's against him, because I mean it in every positive way possible. I can't wait to see this man Jack Perry lose, because that's gonna just fuel his story, man.
Yeah. He's got a nice story brewing, bro. In the weeds. It's
exactly,
growing,
man. Look at what happened, and you put a guy with a story. He's actually fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking TK.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Jack Perry and Sonata, I think this is going to be a banger. I don't know what the fuck you people are talking about. You know, the Jack Perry hate needs to stop. I genuinely do not know why people hate this man with a passion so much. I don't get it, but I think Sonata's going to win, and I am honestly very pleasantly surprised that Tony Khan thought of Jack Perry when they told him to bring your best for Sonata. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I love to see it, man. Genuinely love to see it.
Speaking of the best, CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima.
Fucking hell. What is this fucking match?
Oh my fucking god, bro. What is this? What is this match, bruh? You couldn't have gave him... I keep bringing up his name. You couldn't have gave him Dookie, bruh. You couldn't have gave him Naito. You couldn't have gave him fucking anybody. You give him one of these old fucking New Japan guys. Really?
Fucking Kojima. Oh, this match is gonna be a fucking snooze fest, man. Two old men fighting each other in the fucking ring.
Good lord. You couldn't have done Suzuki. You couldn't. Nobody else. Satoshi, you couldn't have done fucking Phantasmo. Someone.
Finley's blowing ass, maybe even. I'd have took that at least.
I mean, Jesus, it's like, bro, if you really want the dude to be the leader of the Bullet Club, and he's not on Forbidden Door, how the fuck does that look for Bullet Club?
It look like fucking losers, man. Because it ran by a fucking loser. Come on, dog. Ugh.
Obviously, Satoshi Kojima is not fucking advancing in the Owen Hart tournament. So,
I think he should.
oh god,
But it's funny. It's an obvious Punk win, man. But this is the
obvious,
match
yeah.
we get.
Golly, what is this? So, yeah. In the next match, we have MJF. Honestly, bro. Honestly, JT. By the way, what is up, JT? How the hell are you, man? Dude, for that bullshit, you might as well not have him wrestle on Forbidden Door at all. Because, holy shit, nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to see Kojima versus CM Punk. Again, there's 3 names that come off the dome that are not on this show that should be.
Exactly.
Kenta, him is for his own reasons though. Naito and Dookie. Bruh, shit ain't right. For the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, MJF faces the Ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. I love Tanahashi. Tanahashi's fantastic. I love MJF. MJF is fantastic. This should be pretty fucking good. And for everybody that says MJF has no place being on this card, he doesn't in character, but he does, to be honest. Because, like Adam Cole said on Dynamite, why don't you want to face him? Is it because you think he's better than you?
Exactly, man. Exactly. And the reason that people say that, oh, he doesn't belong on one of these cards, is the exact reason why he should be on these type of cards, to prove those fuckers wrong. He's just more than a story merchant, as the fucking marks call him. He is much more than that, man. He is everything that, you need to be in him for a wrestler, man. Come on.
No. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But yeah, no. He absolutely should not sit out of this card. Dude, MJF, I need you to understand. MJF needs to bet. The whole point of being a good heel. Why did so many people get frustrated with Bray Wyatt's heel run? Because he talked that shit and he never backed it up.
Exactly. Imagine if MJF did the same thing.
Imagine if MJF talked so much shit, and he's been doing it for a really long time, on New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he never backed it up.
Exactly, dude. Imagine if he never backed it up. Come on.
But when he faces Tanahashi, and when he beats Tanahashi, Tanahashi is the ace. If MJF beat the ace, oh my god, that man's never going to shut up about it, and it's going to be great.
He's going to talk about how he's the fucking ace and all that type of shit, man. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, man. So I'm glad he's on this card.
Me too.
And he's my prediction for this match, obviously.
I'm actually going to go on the other side here. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, MJF, obviously. It's obvious MJF win for sure. Next match for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. You have the champion, Kenny Omega, versus Will Ospreay. Dude.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Match 2, baby. I want to see it.
Dude.
I can't wait.
Match 2. This is tough. This all depends on if they're going to do a trilogy.
Exactly.
Because if they're going to do a trilogy, this is going to go to All In, I could see that. But honestly, to be 100% honest, I see Will Ospreay winning either way. I see Will winning here, and if this does go to All In, I see Will winning again.
Definitely. I mean, Kenny's a little bit older now. He doesn't need this feud win, man. I think they should give it to Ospreay, and I think they will.
Definitely, man, definitely. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Will Ospreay in what was a and what was a banger of a match in at Wrestle Kingdom.
Exactly.
So what, at least what they said on commentary, was the main event. Bryan Danielson versus Kazuchika Okada.
Let's fucking go.
Holy shit. Dude, I'm pumped for this, bro. This is the reason this man left WWE, for matches like this.
Hell yeah, man. Hell fucking yeah.
Bro, man, am I pumped for this match, bro. To be honest, man, I could see this going either way, to be honest with you. I could see Bryan getting this. I could also see Okada getting this. Man.
It's tough, man, because if Okada wins, Danielson's gonna go fucking insane and just fucking lose his mind, and I would love to see that.
That is true.
Or Danielson could win, and it just fills his character's ego so much fucking more.
Yep.
Oh, dude, either way, I don't give a fuck who wins this match. The story's gonna be heat no matter what, and the match is gonna be heat no matter what. So either way, I'm winning, man. Either way, I'm winning. But
for sure,
dude, I don't fucking know.
I don't know either, bro. This one's tough for sure. This one's tough. Yeah, it seems like you guys are even a little undecided, or a little bit of a mixed reaction here, bro. But
I might give it to Okada.
Shit.
Seems like a lot of AEW people are gonna win on this pay-per-view, man. I'd say shock the audience, man, and I feel like go with Okada, dude.
Yeah, you do have a lot of New Japan though, which is pretty different as well, man. You got Sonata winning. You have Ospreay probably winning. But then again, you also have a lot of Darby and Sting, Athena, Adam Cole, Blackpool Combat Club. So it's tough, man. But honestly, even if I know that, his character is the complete opposite right now, but I just don't see Bryan wanting to get this victory. And just because that man is the most unselfish person on the planet, for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and say Okada.
That is true. That is that factor. That is very true. Fucking Danielson is so fucking humble, man. He's too humble sometimes. Where he doesn't want to win a fucking world title. That asshole. But, man, it's tough. But I think I'm going to go with Okada, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. I'm going to go ahead and say Okada here. And, man, JT, he says he sold his WWE game. He used the money to put down an AEW Fight Forever. I won't buy 2K shit again. Dude, I have not touched WWE 2K23, and I don't plan on it, to be honest. I haven't thought about that game at all.
No, not at all, man. Especially with Fight Forever finally coming out. I got no reason to fucking buy 2K.
Yeah.
Fuck this. I'm about to pre-order Fight Forever. I think this weekend. I think tonight or tomorrow night, whatever. But that shit, bro, I can't wait for that shit, man.
100%. 100%. I haven't thought about that game at all. I just knew this year, like after last year was supposed to be like their big coming out party, their big revamp, and it was just it was okay, but as all wrestling games, or at least all 2K games, they get boring in a month, you know?
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah, and there's nothing to do on them. So, dude, I completely understand. I think this year I tapped out with 2K as well, man. I didn't buy it, and honestly, to this day, man, I'm still not thinking about buying it unless they want to throw like a $10 deal at me. I
Exactly.
don't even know if I'll buy it then.
No, exactly. Especially if Five Forever's that good, I won't. I don't think I would ever do that at that point.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, man, and that is the predictions for Forbidden Door, and that is everything we got today for you guys, man. So with that, that is gonna do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. That is gonna do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. This has been episode 167 of the podcast, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so very much. Remember, we will be live right after Forbidden Door goes off the air with the Forbidden Door review. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for that. And then with that, man, thank you guys so much. We love and appreciate you guys so much. And it has been always, always, always a pleasure from Johnny Mayhem.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the news. Thank you guys yet again. Once again, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys Sunday with the Forbidden Door 2023 official review.
Peace.
I used to get deals on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold when that's what you talking about, Willis. The thrill is gone, the black Frank White is here to excite. Throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze cats till my clips is empty, don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck
Here I am, I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to